welcome to episode 1 of Subby Highlight, where we have Heather from Don't Be Jelly. I hope you like the intro, where feel like you got to know her a little bit better through her art. So first off, let me say that I wanted to start this little mini series by highlighting some of my subscribers who are, newer to the app, who maybe do not have as many followers, but that does not mean that their art is not worthy. Many of the girls on this app are so worthy of the algorithm showing their stuff, but we all know how hard it is to get this damn algorithm to highlight us. No matter how good we are, no matter how much time and effort we put into our art and all that, it's certain tweaks and all these like little like unknown hoops that we have to jump to be able to get the algorithm to highlight us. So I decided I'm going to do something about it. So as many of you know, I spent my first year doing my art with almost no subscribers. I kept chugging along, and no matter what I did, the algorithm hated me, and I have no idea why. And it's so frustrating because you spend all this time and all this effort, and you find this joy in this art, and you're showing off, and it doesn't get seen. So I wanted to do something about it. So I want to highlight in this episode Heather from Don't Be Jelly. Heather is so awesome. After this is over, you should go to her channel and check out all her videos. She has, I think she has more shorts than she has videos, but she's an amazing artist. I got to know a little bit about her. I interviewed her for this episode, so I want to share a little bit about Miss Heather from Don't Be Jelly. So Heather's from Central Colorado. She basically started doing nail art or exploring into nail art last summer. She was trying to get her natural nails healthy. So she was trying products, to get that done. And then she discovered nail art, and she was like, well, I can go ahead and create like different stuff for, using all these nail products. And since she likes arts and crafts, she started like diving in and exploring all the different art that she, can create on these nails, on her nails and on press-ons. And her favorite type or aesthetic or the type of art is like texture art. She likes like, things like in her, that she sees around her, like nature, like texture, like close-ups of bugs and fish scales, that kind of stuff, like iridescent and cat eye, of course, because we all love some cat eye, and some sparkle. But she draws some inspiration from things around her. Like if you go ahead when you go ahead and check out her shorts, you can go ahead and see some of the art that she's created. A lot of it, like her most recent, she went ahead and did and you have to check this out. Oh my God. She went ahead and did the, like the Michael Jackson jacket, the red jacket, with the zippers. She went ahead and recreated that on nails. It is simply amazing. It is chef's kiss. Like this should be on everyone's like feed. It is so amazing. Please check that out. And I'm going to go ahead and put a picture here. But yeah, so she draws inspiration from the natural, the things around her, and that's her favorite type of recreation on nails. Other things, let's see, her favorite color is blue. Her favorite nail Her favorite nail brand is PLA, Macar, Crisania. Her favorite nail medium is using like the overlay sculpting products, Builder in a Bottle and Polygel. She does that usually on press-ons. She has a lot of goals for her channel, but her main goal for her channel is to create high quality press-ons, and to have, to advertise her art, basically like all of us. She wants to build a following and a community. So, I am not the biggest channel. I am like tiny. But I do know here that I have a small community of wonderful, wonderful, kind women. And I ask that the least you can do is go ahead and check out her art. I'm sure you're going to love her and find inspiration in what you see on her channel. And go give her a follow. Go give her a like. Go through her stuff and like the nails that you find interesting. So that'll be great if I can share my community with her and highlight her art. So thank you so much for being here. This is my first episode, so it's I'm hoping that it'll flow smoother in the next episodes. I've never done anything like this, but I really found it really important to be able to use whatever little platform I have and just show off the beautiful, wonderful, kind women that I have, subscribing to me. And that's just my way of giving back. But yeah, so what we're going to do today, Heather went ahead and made these nails. They're like copper nails, and you'll see it when you go to her page. So I wanted to recreate that set, but I'm going to just recreate one of the nails and try to do her technique and try to make it like her. I was blown away when I saw these copper nails. Like, they looked so real. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go ahead and try to create it. I don't know if it's going to be like a fail, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. That's how you learn, creating texture. I like to dive into a little bit of everything, and I like to know how to do a little bit of everything. So I may find this useful in the future with a nail design that I want to do. So I'm excited, and let's go ahead and try it. And I hope you stick around, and let's do this. I'm going to clean up my desk so we can get started. Okay, I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll be right back. Hey, and we're ready to create Heather's copper masterpiece. Okay, so I got my nail. I really didn't have short almonds, so I kind of filed it myself from the best way I knew how. I didn't want it short because I wanted to have enough room so that way we can see the actual design. So it's kind of a longer almondy shape. So let's go ahead and try to make it as beautiful as she did. So in her video, she says we're going to go ahead and use a black base. I am going to put some base coat on just because I'm used to putting the base coat on. All right, base coat is on. Now we're going to go ahead and use Double Rhythms black to start us off. So when I first saw this design, I was like, oh my God, it totally looks like copper. And I want to try to make it. I, of course, don't know if it's gonna look like copper by the time I'm done, but thank God Heather has a little tutorial. So just because I can't do it doesn't mean you can't. So I hope that you guys give it a try to see if you can recreate that copper look. When I think of those copper nails, I think like clocks, like that kind of aesthetic. What is that called? That aesthetic. Oh my God, it'll come to me. But like clocks, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try really, really hard to make them look just as good as hers. But this black is kind of jelly, so we're gonna do a couple more coats. All right, so this is 2 coats of the black. So now we are supposed to use chrome. I don't have copper chrome, so I was thinking of maybe mixing these 2 to make it a little bit coppery color. A little bit of this one and a little bit of the red. I don't know if that's gonna work, but you can try. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Okay, so I have some of this color on this, so maybe I'll mix with a little bit of this, and then maybe a little bit more of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, okay. A little bit more of the red, maybe. I like to use the tops just because. Oh my god, is this looking like chrome? I don't have, not chrome, copper. I didn't realize I didn't have the copper color. Kinda, no? What do you think? Tell me. Tell me in the comments if this is, oh my goodness. Saw the way that flew? Okay. Thank God I got like 8,000 of these on Shein. Okay, well this kinda most that I can do, or the best that I can do. Okay, rub it in there really good. It kinda, yeah, right? Copper ombre, look at that. The chrome ombre, Matt. Okay, so yeah. I'm just making sure it's all completely chromed out. I think that looks really good. I think it does look like copper. I, of course, don't know when to stop, so I'm going to continue going. There was a little slight, see right there? So I want to make sure, and that way, kill two birds with one stone, because I'm cleaning out this top, too. Okay, I think this looks awesome. As far as the color is concerned. Okay, well, let's put this on before I make a mess. And these chromes are, of course, a Shein, or, yeah, I most likely Shein, because I've only ordered on Temu once. Okay, so let's wipe this off, or, brush it off. I think that totally looks like copper. Okay, so the next step would be top coat. Okay, so top coat. Oh, I need to get bubbles ready. Okay, let's see if I can make this bubbles from this little mix that I had going here and redo it or re-bubbleize it. Mix, 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 mix. Okay, so let me top coat and then we'll try to bubblify it. Again, so we're gonna do top coat. This double rhythm top coat is so thick. I don't know if I like it. Like, it's like literally, I don't know. It's just ridiculously thick. I'll put it everywhere. I don't know about you guys, but I always forget, or not forget, but miss this part of the nail right there. Oh, it's so thick. I'll fix the shape after if I need to. Okay. So she says put on top coat. Do not cure. Let's see if we can get these bubbles bubbling. Call me Bubble Queen. Okay. See, some of them are popping. So do this. And she says to cure immediately. So here I go. Okay, so this is it. Let's see. Okay, she says to file the highest peaks. With light filing. Okay, I'm gonna wipe with alcohol. Okay, wipe with alcohol. And then we're gonna take some black mixed with top coat to make it as jelly black as possible. Oh, this thing is so dirty. Okay, let's do black. Mix with top coat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and paint it on and try to get it in all the crevices. And again, we're trusting the process. Okay, now we are to cure. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now we are to file. And then wipe. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now let me brush. Okay, and wipe. And wipe. Kinda. Kind of fell too hard right there. Okay, I'm gonna do a matte top coat. We're gonna make it a soft matte. Let's do a matte top coat. see how that looks. Okay, so this is a matte, but we're gonna do a soft matte. She said something like putting like a little bit of cuticle oil. Oh, not a lot, just I put it on my gloves. Like a soft matte. It's not fully matte, but it's not glossy. Okay, so this is what I can do. This is what I did. I don't know, I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to look. And I invite Heather to come in the comments and let me know what I could have done wrong, but maybe this is the way it's supposed to look. Who knows? It's a natural element, so it's not supposed to be perfect. Is, as they say, abstract. But to me, it looks like copper. Again, I hope that you guys try to do this. It can elevate a design. Maybe you have designed a steampunk. That is the aesthetic. Maybe you have a steampunk design in mind, and this would go ahead and elevate it. So I challenge you guys to go ahead and give this technique a try. Please go check out Heather and her page. She has so much awesome content. I love all her shorts. There's more shorts on her page than there are videos, but a lot of her shorts have like mini tutorials on them, which is really cool because they're mini, right? So you can watch them quick and learn something new and so thank you so much for joining me in the first episode of Subby Highlight, and I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope to highlight more of my beautiful, wonderful subs on this channel, and who knows, maybe you'll be next. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks Heather for showing me how to do this. I never knew that I can be so sutsy. So I'm going to use that technique for other designs, and this definitely, it totally makes me think of a steampunk design. And who knows, maybe the thumbnail, I can turn this nail into the steampunk design that I have in my head when I look at this. But again, thank you so much for joining Subby Highlight episode 1. See you later. Adios. Bye. Thanks, Heather. Love you.